On to you Virgos. How you Virgos are doing, by the way. So let me just go ahead and say that I really appreciate the fact that y'all love my videos. I did not anticipate when I first started this journey, this YouTube thing, that people would care at all about what it is that I had to say. And y'all have taken what it is that I have to say and y'all have ran with it. And I just want to say I'm humbled by that. I truly am. So for you Virgos, you have the Two of Swords, the Two of Cups, and then you have the Justice card. So, what's going on here is that, you Virgos have someone in a space where they don't want to accept the fact that what it is that they've done to you Virgos is they don't want to accept what you Virgos mean to them. I talked about it in my last Virgo video, and a lot of you Virgos have someone that really care about you romantically, deeply in that way. And they care a lot about you, but they're in a space in their life where they can't really match where it is that you Virgos are. And so the Justice represents you Virgos being in a space where all the things that essentially were supposed to happen happened the way that they were supposed to, which worked out well for you Virgos in the first place. Oh, there's a blur. Whatever. Oh, well, I'll clean it. Anyway, and so because of that fact, hold on a second. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, there's so because of the fact that you Virgos actually did your thing, and not only did you do your thing, but this person is in love with you, you basically got off scot-free because they was trying to protect you from something. And a lot of you Virgos are able to, you're still going to do the things that you Virgos were going to do regardless, but this person, like it is that I said before, that, people have duality about them where, you think that a person is trying to do you wrong and sometimes they're trying to do you right. But, the situation is messed up, and this is what was going on with you Virgos, right? This person was literally helping you out, but it didn't necessarily seem like they were trying to help you out in the heat of the moment. And so that's what, the Two of Swords, they don't want to accept. But that's what I'm talking about, right? There was supposed to be someone to you that was supposed to give you a hard time. But at the same time, right, they end up really feeling a certain kind of way about you for real. Where, maybe they were trying to like run game on you, something. But then it turned out to be real. It formed into the real thing. And they didn't really expect it. And this is what has them not really being able to accept the fact that and embrace what that means, because they're not supposed to, right? You Virgos, it was, people never really, a lot of the times people don't really plan to really be in like a love situation with a lot of us Virgos, and then we're going through a Mercury retrograde. A lot of the times people don't really plan on being with us Virgos a lot of the times, because they don't expect that we could rock their world, right? Like what Michael Jackson said. And Michael Jackson is a Virgo, or was a Virgo, by the way. He was born August 29th. I'm the 27th, right? So I'm the 27th. Michael Jackson is the 29th. So the point that I'm trying to make here with that is that a lot of the times people don't really be seeing a lot of us Virgos as magic, right? Are the fact that we could melt the ice around anyone's heart, if they give us a chance, that is. And so the situation with that is that the Nine of Cups and the Star card represents, this person hopes to, and then you have the Six of Swords, this person hopes to honestly see us Virgos again, and maybe even try to like reach out to us maybe one day or something like this, or reach out to us, get in communication with us Virgos again. And the Six of Swords right here represents, because they look at you Virgos like individuals that could legitimately that legitimately has a whole lot of value to you, and they actually like you. And this is what I mean when I say that the Two of Swords, that denial, that putting on that blindfold, right? That blindfold of it can't be. Because what it is that I'm seeing here is that a lot of you Virgos, what I'm seeing here is, and it's kind of weird to like watch my videos come true. Like I talked about the whole Samantha Lee or the Tyree situation, right? And then earlier, right? Earlier today, because you're seeing this video the next day, but earlier today, and then it happened a few hours afterwards. Like it was weird. I ain't even gonna lie. Like I'm glad that my readings are accurate, but I'm not even gonna lie. It's always weird to see this stuff actually happen in real time. It's wild. And so anyway, the point that I'm trying to make here is this person feels a kind of way about you, Virgos, where they really, I don't know, they might be in love with you. But the situation with them is that they're looking at it like it can't be for real. Like they feeling something, but at the same time, it's like they can't believe how quickly you Virgos actually grew on them, right? And so the things that the Four of Pentacles and the Three of Wands right here represent, us Virgos, we're in a specific space where we're doing our own thing. We're living our life. We're having our own fun. And so that's exactly what it is that us Virgos, we're doing. We're moving on. But like I said before, this person, the Star card, either one of two things. Either this person hopes to see us again, or this, reach back out to us, or this person hopes that we actually get to where it is that we want to go, because they're in love with us, but then they never got a chance to actually cultivate that relationship. So, check us Virgos out for real, for real. And then you have the Strength card, and then you Virgos also have the Eight of Wands. So the Strength card right here represents how, the Strength card just ultimately represents our restraint, how it is that we're not afraid, how it is that, we're not afraid to do our thing. We're not afraid to be who we are. And the Eight of Wands represents, it's going to take us far. And a lot of us Virgos, especially the ones of us who have a plan, we know that, right? But this is how they also look at us as well. Like they see us as individuals where they starting to be in love with, not fall in love, they're starting to be in love with the fact that us Virgos, we ain't trying to act like we something that we not. We're not trying to act like, like we not trying to act like a lot of us Virgos are like a little bit street, a little bit hood, you know what I'm saying? Not much, but a little bit, ever so slightly. And what I mean when I say that, I'm talking about like, a lot of us Virgos, we come from those upbringings. We have those type of situations. And us being very street smart. You feel me? But at the same time, even though we're street smart, we're street smart just enough, while at the same time, we be on the straight and narrow, meaning that we're so trim and proper and stuff like this the majority of the times, but then we still have aspects of us that's still like gritty and street, right? Not street to the point where we out here doing stupid stuff. No. But I mean like street enough to be street smart, where it is that we know socially what's going on around us and what's happening, right? Because Virgos will invest the time and the energy and even the money in certain cases to actually understand what's going on around us and how things work, right? That's one of the powers of being a Virgo, is we will investigate our own surroundings and how we are, our importance in our surroundings. And so because of that fact, the Strength card and the Eight of Wands here speak to how we're gonna go far, and they hope that we go far. So it's kind of like a goodbye love letter from this person, and how it is that they really, even that short span of time, they ended up not knowing who we are, to ended up being in love with us, type of type of thing. It's so weird, isn't it? I know, well, it's so weird. Anyway, let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the Justice. So to clarify the Justice, the Queen of Michael, the Five of Raphael, the Epiphany, which is like the Hermit, the World card, and then the Decision, to clarify the Justice. So things playing themselves out the way that they should have, and you, Virgo, is coming away with the win. The Queen of Michael and the Five of Raphael. See, this is what I'm talking about. They don't want to actually not be with you, Virgos. Right? This is why it is that I was saying to you, Virgos, this was kind of like a goodbye love letter, where it's like they don't want to not be with you, Virgos. They want to have y'all around, but due to their own circumstances, they don't want to bring their stupid stuff that they've got going on into your life, to end up messing up the good plans that you Virgos have got going on. They don't want to end up doing that for you. So this is kind of like their own goodness acting up, where they're trying to show you that even though they may really love you, because what I'm seeing here is, I'm not even gonna lie, I'm seeing how these people are really in love with you. But what I'm also seeing is that this is a situation where this person is kind of like giving up an aspect of themselves where they actually love you, while at the same time they're giving up the fact that they will have to know you. So this is their way of giving up something or someone that they may love, right? They love you. They're in love with you. And so the Epiphany, the World card, and the Decision right here, the Epiphany is the Hermit, which represents, they see you as individuals that already does most things by themselves. But again, they want you to, they have a lot of love for you, but they can't tell you. There's no time for them to tell you how much love and appreciation they have for you. And the World card and the Decision right here represents how this is a situation where they just see you as not only doing things on their own, but they also see you as individuals that, potentially will be watching, as far as, if you have social media, they will be watching from afar. They're not gonna, follow you on social media or any of that stuff, but they will be watching. And the World card and the Decision right here represents, both of these are Capricorn, right? They see you as individuals that are on your up and up, on the way up. That's very powerful. That's, going global. That's doing your thing. That's whatever it is that y'all got going on. You really going to do what it is that you got, what you got going on, and doing it well. So it's pretty wild. Let's clarify the Two of Swords. Ace of Ariel, Knight of Gabriel, Solutions, the Nine of Raphael, and then you have the Three of Michael, to clarify the Two of Swords. So that's my point. The Ace of Ariel, the Knight of Gabriel, and the Solutions, right? For them, right? Clarifying for them their inability to admit to themselves what's going on. The Ace of Ariel, the Knight of Gabriel, right, and the Solutions right here represents, again, like they would love to be in a relationship with you. So a lot of you Virgos, y'all really have captured the hearts, metaphorically speaking, of course. Y'all have really had someone really be in love with you in a deep way that feel something for you. You know, they're in love with you, but there's a situation where their life is messy. They've got a lot of nonsense going on, and this is that Venus falling in Virgo type of thing. They can't be in a relationship with you. They can't be in one with you. So the thing is that the Knight of Gabriel and the solution. So the solutions, right, to that is they knew that letting you go. See, that's the solution that they made. But they wish that you could understand that they do love you. And so the solutions represent the decision that they make to cut ties with you. So you see how things end up happening. And so the Nine of Raphael and the Three of Michael represents, like I said before, just because two people may like each other does not mean that they will end up together, because the Nine of Raphael and the Three of Michael right here represents how this is a situation where the Nine of Raphael and the Three of Michael, these two cards here, is all about how, you know, again, this is breaking their heart. They don't want to have to give you Virgos up. This is what I'm trying to tell you. But in order to not have you Virgos deal with their messiness that's going on in their life, they had to. So they're protecting you from staying away from you. Or I should say protecting you by staying away from you. Things are very complicated, you know. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. I'm trying to get the YouTube channel to 100K. I'm at 24,400 and change. Smash the subscribe button, like button, hit the notification bell, set that notification bell to all. Please come through to get a personal reading from me. Buy the books that I have there on Amazon, or maybe you want to get some Kareemspiritworks clothing. You can go ahead and do that in the Linktree link. Okay, it's great. Check it out. Peace. Have a good one.